Hey crew, welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer. Today I'm wearing a pair of vintage gloves, and you see that my table is actually strewn with stars because I just thought I would create a celebratory end of the year tarot reading. This is actually the final tarot reading that I will be uploading on my channel in 2022, and it is a 2023 forecast. I will pull a card from a tarot deck of your choice for each month in 2023, and then I will pull some clarifiers here from two oracle decks. We have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle and the Anatomy of a Witch Oracle to check what will be the major themes for you in 2023. I hope that you will enjoy this reading. It's been an honor and a pleasure and a delight for me to create a lot of readings for you this year, but I have to go on a holiday, which will officially begin for me on the 18th of December 2022, and it will last until the 18th of January 2023, which is actually the final day of the first Mercury retrograde of next year. So I feel that it's important for me to let you know as well that if you want to book a reading or a birth chart with me, personal readings are only opened until the 18th of December. So please don't hesitate to purchase a gift for a friend or something for yourself for the holidays. You still have 5 days to purchase something from me, and I will honor all the bookings that will come from now until the 18th, but I will no longer book anything following after that period. If you want to book a personal reading with me, click the second link in the description box below. It takes you to my website where you can see everything that you need to know, the range of options, prices, and feel free to contact me as well with questions. We can work something out. Now, coming back to this reading itself, we have here 4 tarot decks or 4 different crystals. Feel free to choose by the number, the crystals, or the tarot decks. Let me introduce to you all of these yummy options. So we have here for group 1, the Spirit Song Tarot or the Amethyst Pyramid. Yeah. For group 2, we have the Illuminated Tarot or the Green Jade Palmstone. For group 3, we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot, the German edition, or the Carnelian Palmstone. And for group 4, we have the Dreamkeeper's Tarot, or this Rough Honey Calcite. So take a moment now to look at these 4 different options, and please choose with your gut rather than with your eyes, because the eyes can be deceiving. If you choose with your gut, with your initial instinctive reaction, chances are that the choice will resonate more strongly with you. Feel free to choose more than one option, but keep in mind that the messages could be slightly different, so then it will be up to you to make sense of the messages you have heard regarding what will play out for you in 2023. I trust your judgment. You're a powerful creator. Don't take everything you hear in these readings ad literam. They allow you room for the exercise of your willpower. Keep in mind that tarot is not destiny, and you still have a choice in the consequences and the events that will play out for you in 2023. I just want to give you a rough guideline, a map, and maybe something fun to get you to visualize and manifest for the next year. If you're happening to feel a little bit understimulated in this period, or like you might not be looking forward to the future, my hope and intention with this reading is that you're going to feel excited about what's coming up and prepared regarding the challenges that might appear. So all this being said, please give this video a like so that it can be shared with as many people as possible on the interwebs. Also, make sure that you subscribe. I love the fact that we had a year of steady growth. We didn't go crazy in numbers this year, but we maintained our position. And that's something to celebrate in itself, I believe. In addition, make sure that you follow me on my second channel, Eden, where I upload videos based on your questions and your requests, plus a number of new moon meditations and readings in my native language, which is Romanian. Make sure to follow me on Rumble. I also upload videos there. On Patreon, you have 3 tiers that you can choose from: the flirt, the crush, and the lover. Also, you can join this channel. You can become a member of my light crew and you get one card reading each Saturday. Or you can become a solar crew member and you get an extra reading each Saturday. I want you to keep in mind that during my holiday break, I will continue to upload content on my Patreon and my memberships because I pre-filmed a lot of these contents and I will be able to release them just at the click of a button, so it's not a lot of work for me during my holiday. So thank you so much for everything, crew. Thank you for being part of my soul family. I love you all so much. I'm sending you a great big hug. I do want you to get some rest over the holidays as well. And I cannot wait to show you what 2023 has to bring you. I'm super excited. I believe that it's been a bit of a difficult year, 2022, but we have overcome it and there are better times ahead. 2023 will be a year of massive changes with Pluto switching signs. So I'm excited to see what the tarot cards have to say for each and every one of you. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's find out your 2023 forecast. Hello, Group 1. This is your 2023 tarot forecast for those of you that were drawn to this Amethyst pyramid and to the Spirit Song Tarot. So I can already see that for you, 2023, because you have chosen this Amethyst, is going to be a year of deep spiritual growth. I feel that the number 7 is going to be your lucky number. You could be potentially challenged next year to grow beyond your means. You are going to experience a number of moments that will test your faith in the divine, but they will serve to strengthen it at the same time. So whatever comes your way next year, just so you know, you will be so well equipped to overcome it. And you will surprise yourself at the end of next year with just how strong you will feel. So if you begin 2023 with a feeling of I'm lost and I'm vulnerable, this is the prime bedding onto which you can lay the foundation inside of yourself of a massive inner strength revival. This is the message I felt so inspired to convey to you just from the crystal that you have chosen. I feel like a lot of things are going to come together for you. A lot of people, a lot of projects, a lot of synchronicities are going to reach an important point of transformation. You're going to be able to pull resources from unseen places, help and advice from unseen people, unseen mentors, things that you might not be aware of at the beginning of the year. As you gradually go through the year and live out experiences, they will become illuminated for you. So 2023 will be a deep dive into the unknown, and it will be an exercise in you loving and working with and understanding how beautiful it is to trust the mystery of life. Now, let's see what the tarot has to say, minus this interpretation that I gave you based on the crystal for January, for February, for March, for April, for May, interesting, it's open, for June, for July, for August, for September, for October, for November, and for December. So I think some of the most significant months of next year are going to be October and also May. I see it very clearly here. You have one open card in May and the other card that kind of bent in my hands as I was pulling them was for the month of October. So these are going to be hotspot months for you. Now, let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see what energy is coming your way. In January, we have the 3 of Acorn, and I'm going to flip it open so that you can see it better. We have the energy of the giraffe, foresight, and exploration. Okay, because this card appeared reversed, I feel like you will begin the year in January with a little bit of a cabin fever. You might be tempted to explore, but maybe you'll find out that you might not have the means to grow. You might not have enough money to travel, or maybe you have to put in work in your local environment, at home, with involving domestic affairs. You might want to grow, expand, travel, go global or international. You might even want to go viral on the online environment. But for the time being, Spirit is saying not just yet. You will begin the year with a strong desire to collaborate with other people, but you will feel a little bit limited by circumstances. The month of January for you will be a standby month because you still need to acquire some knowledge, some skills before you can actually launch whatever work-based projects, whatever monetary gains you want to make in the beginning of the year. So plan, schedule, get organized. Break the elephant into small chunks, or in your case, break the giraffe into small chunks, and get ready for the energy that is coming your way. For you, the month of January will be a month of preparation rather than launching very strongly into the new year. Now, let's see, the month of February. Again, we have a bit of a reversed energy. The Page of Feathers, exploration and discovery. So I see that the theme is continuing. We have here the raccoon. I feel that you will get a little bit jittery. You're going to continue to want to explore. You're going to want to continue to expand. But for some reason, you will still come across this limit. I think that this reason, astrologically, could be explained as the influence of Saturn in Aquarius. The collective will still feel a little bit covered in fear, blocked, limited. People are still in the state of low-key depression, not understanding what is happening, as long as Saturn is restricting our capacity to form groups and collaborate and feel like we are working together towards an ideal, towards the accomplishment of better social welfare, social security. These things have been restricted for us in 2022, and I see that they will continue in 2023, at least in January and February. Nonetheless, with the Page of Feathers, I feel like you will begin to talk to people about your plans, your ideas. February for you will be a month of really important, decisive conversations. You will get ideas, you will get books, you will get articles, you will get facts and information that you need to then put together and create a plan. So, January and February for you will be months of ambitious exploration, but it will happen in your mind more than in reality, because you first need to come up with a tangible, practical plan, and then I feel like the energy will come into place for you to implement it. You will do a lot of studying in the month of February. You might spend a lot of time indoor, researching, being on your computer, reading, writing. I feel also you could get into the spiritual practice of meditation. These things will actually grow for you really beautifully. I feel that the divine is saying, if you want to travel, travel in your dreams. So astral travel could be very important for you in the month of February. If you want to create more collaborations at work, if you want to expand your business, grow financially, this is a good period to actually look at what resources and what possibilities are available for you, to do an analysis of your available options. It's not a good time to launch something yet. Now, let's see for the month of March. For the month of March, wow, gorgeous energy. Finally, your time has come. This is the Queen of Acorns. This is the Queen of Coins. I see here Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, female energy, resourcefulness, material wealth, feeling self-assured and valuable, but also valued by other people. The spotlight will be on you in March. Maybe you will celebrate your birthday in March, which would make you a Sun in Pisces or a Sun in Aries. And I feel like all of your plans will finally come to fruition, or at least you will begin the preparatory stages of their implementation in March. March is going to be a super powerful month because Saturn is going to move from Aquarius into Pisces. Pluto is going to move from Capricorn into Aquarius. It will be a month of big, sudden changes. So I feel like these changes are actually benefic to you. The restrictions that you will be feeling at the beginning of 2023 will be temporary. And I feel that finally in March, you'll be able to launch. I see here passion and creativity as the keywords that will take you towards the next step. So finally in March, I see that all eyes will be on you. You will feel healthy. You will feel quite wealthy. All of your plans are suddenly going to be able to be implemented, and I feel like you will get a spring in your step. I also feel that it's because, you know, it's the debut of spring. It will be the spring equinox. So it's the beginning of the new astrological year, and you will feel as if things are possible again, as if you are liberated. A sense of freedom and wealth and prosperity will enter into your life in the month of March. So March is an ideal time to have difficult conversations, to launch something important. Use the new moon in the month of March to create something big. Bring a really big dream of yours into practical reality in the month of March 2023, because I feel that you're going to be seen in a very positive light by the people you will come in contact with. People will see you as a reliable, trustworthy presence, and I feel that they will bless you with a lot of resources as well. Now, let's see what is happening here for the month of April. We have the King of Feathers blocked. So I feel that you will come into contact with an individual. I feel that this person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that might bring an issue regarding justice towards you. There could be some sort of legal argument with this person. I feel that this will be a man, and I feel that this individual will be not really the most logical and intelligent person you have met. They have a bit of a chip on their shoulder. They can be quite argumentative. They can be quite wishy-washy, and they might outright lie to you. So be mindful of this individual. I see here a lion as well. This person could have a very big ego. They could live very strongly in their mind, and they might bring a lot of drama onto you. And this is interesting because you will be on a high. As the Queen of Acorns, you will feel quite stable, quite revered, quite admired. But as you know, whenever our light shines brightest, that's when we tend to attract shadow people as well. And I see that you will attract this individual that will challenge you to grow. Remember, 2023 will be a year where you will learn about your inner strength. We talked about this at the beginning of the reading. So I feel that this will be the first major challenge of the year, which will happen to you in the month of April. And it will manifest through this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius low vibrational individual who will bring you some misinformation, might outright lie to you, might try to swindle you into some sort of contractual agreement, or could want to somehow show you that they're better through their intellectual superiority. But they're not. This individual doesn't know what they're talking about. And I would strongly advise that you shy away from engaging in any sort of arguments with this individual so that you don't feed your power away to them. I see here a clash between a person that is very wealthy and very stable and successful in her life and an individual that doesn't have a lot of how should I say, pragmatic things to show or to bring to the table, but they talk up a storm. So this is a clash between mind and body, between look what I have to bring to the table, but what can you bring to my table except from words and shallow promises? Be mindful of this King of Feathers. I feel that this challenge could be easily surpassed if you show a very decisive and determined approach and you don't play up to this person's trickery. Try not to react. Try to remain cool and calm, confident in the fact that you are the Queen of Coins. You have it all. You have what it takes, and you can easily dismantle this person's worldview that in some way is coming towards you to trigger you to kind of play up into their mind games. Stay away from these mind games in the month of April. Now, I see here that this situation of doubts, worries, and maybe even some tricky communications will continue in the month of May. We have here the Two of Crystals blocked. Now, I kind of like this card blocked because the Two of Crystals is the Two of Swords. It shows here a kangaroo. This card talks about balance and adaptability. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Two of Swords talks about a state of anxious indecision. But this card appeared reversed, so this talks to me about feeling very determined. I also feel that you might get a sense of anxiety in the month of May. Maybe because you're recovering from this altercation in the month of April with this King of Feathers. Nonetheless, I feel like you will be able to reestablish yourself, to readdress course. There will be a moment when you will decide to walk away from the drama, much like this kangaroo is jumping. I feel like you'll also take a leap of faith. You will jump into a new situation. I feel like all the plans to travel that you will have somehow picked up on in January and February, but you were not able to implement at the time, you will finally be able to proceed forward with in the month of May. So you might plan a trip, you might decide to go on a holiday, you might go to study someplace abroad, you might just decide to visit a friend because you had enough of this person's antics and ego, and you're just going to fly away. So there is a feeling here of you deciding to become independent, you walking away from painful, dramatic situations, you feeling quite determined that you will move forward no matter what happens, no matter who tells you what, you will continue to move forward with your plans. And I love this determined attitude from you. Now, let's see. We have here the 10 of crystals for the month of June. Stability and attainment. Okay, this is really beautiful. So I see here a person that has acquired a certain degree of self-worth and stability that is unshakable in the month of June. Please be mindful of the fact that people will perceive you as an intimidating force, somebody that they can reckon with, somebody that they shouldn't mess with. I feel that whatever drama happens to you in April through the means of this King of Feathers, somehow it will enhance your public image and your role in your profession, at least in whatever it is that you're doing for other people. That image, instead of being tainted by the drama, the scandal, whatever is happening here between you and this King of Feathers, you will actually emerge with more people being interested in you, more people actually vying for your attention, and a sense of, wow, this person, she's really inspiring me. If it's a she, I see here that your energy is very strongly the Queen of Acorns, but take it as a he as well, if you're a man that's strongly in touch with his anima, the divine feminine archetype within. So, stability and attainment. You will be financially secure in the month of June. You will spend your money not only on paying your bills and on responsibilities, but also on pleasure and indulgence. You're going to be quite stealth in the month of June. The best approach to take is to be quite mysterious, quite unapproachable. I feel like a lot of attention, communication will come your way, but it is better for you to lie low for a while. It's kind of like mystery and mystique work in your favor in this month, and this will be a month as well in which you will focus more on your inner world, on your feelings. You see the crocodile's beak is in the water, so crocodile's beak, I think it's a muzzle. I don't know exactly what crocodiles have. Sorry about that. You might be interested in the specificity of words, in naming things in a certain way, in figuring out different ways to express yourself in that month. But all in all, I feel that so far, 2023, the first part of it, in spite of some limits, in spite of some drama from this King of Feathers, this is going to be a year of financial stability for you, of deep self-worth, and of maybe needing to say no or walk away from nasty situations. But all of these choices you will make will strengthen your inner resolve and inner determination. Your ambition is going to skyrocket next year. And even if you have to slowly implement your ideas, nonetheless, they will reach pragmatic rewards. Let's see right now the second half of next year. So we have here the 8 of Feathers blocked. Okay. We have here courage and solutions, the mouse. I feel that you will begin the month of July on a little bit of an anxiety-provoking situation. It could be that something happens in the collective that affects you. It might kind of make you feel like you might want to return back home from a trip, and this process will be delayed. There could be some sort of collective upheaval that might make you feel a little bit like, oh my God, am I able to actually implement this idea? Am I able to move forward with my financial plans? Can I return back home? What is happening? under the energy of the mouse, I feel that anxiety will be the defining characteristic of the month of July. However, I feel that this anxiety is going to help you do something outrageous. You know that saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. I feel that this will be your motto in the month of July. This anxiety inside, when you become conscious of it, instead of actually trying to repress it and to think that, no, I'm not scared of anything. I feel that the more you are aware of the fact that, yes, the situation is provoking anxiety within me, the more you will be better able to work against it. Because when you realize you're afraid, there is something like some sort of a reverse psychological click that happens in our human brain, and you want to do exactly the opposite. You want to show courage and you want to overcome that limit that you've just become aware of. I hope this makes sense. I see very strongly here that you will come up with spontaneous solutions to the problems you will be facing in the month of July. And I feel that you will do this mostly on your own. If up until this point you relied on the help of some of your friends and your family, it could be that in the month of July, the thing that will provoke this anxiety is the fact that you will be somehow separated from your network of support. Nonetheless, you will find spontaneous solutions to whatever problems you might have been encountering. And I feel like in July as well, you're going to find out some important truths, some bits of information that were kept away from you. And knowing this new information will empower you to make better choices, to change some things regarding the people that you talk with, how you share your information, and what you choose to share with the people around you. Now, let's see. August. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check that I'm okay, that I haven't missed a month. So August. Let's see what's happening now. The Empress. Wow. Okay. So August is going to be a crowning jewel in 2023. This is the month in which you will feel at your best. You will feel admired, adored. You might celebrate your birthday in August next year, which would make you a Sun in Leo or a Sun in Virgo. I feel like something will finally take off for you. You might become viral, somebody could promote you, you could get a job, you could finally go on that trip or return from a trip and feel like you are safe back home if you identify with the scenario where you're somehow going on a trip but you're finding it very difficult to return back home. This could even be a spiritual passageway. It might be that you could be struggling a little bit with feelings of low self-worth and depression and feeling a little bit low in the month of June and July. But by the end of summer, it's like all of this inner exploration, inner tumult, and these difficult feelings that you were meant to surpass are going to reach or help you reach a more wholesome idea of who you are. In August, you will feel prosperous, you will feel attractive, you will feel warm-hearted. Each August, we have something called the Lionsgate on the 8th of the 8th. And I feel that that Lionsgate portal from next year is going to open up your heart energy and it will make you feel very giving. A lot of you are going to find out next year in August that you are pregnant with your first or second child. A lot of you are going to be proposed to. A lot of you might get married next year in August. The Empress talks about anything related to domesticity. It talks about a woman that is a mother, a wife, an excellent hostess. So I see that there will be a beautiful progression from this Queen of Coins that we saw her here in March. By August, you will become the Empress. So this is a leveling up in your energy. This is a glow up that is scintillating. A lot of eyes will fall on you. Some people might develop some low-key obsessions with you, so be mindful of that. But I see here with the rabbit energy, in the Chinese Lunar New Year of the rabbit, because next year it will be the Chinese Lunar New Year of the water rabbit, I feel like all eyes will be on you. You will actually fulfill that strong desire that you started the year with, but you had to overcome some limits. You had to challenge this King of Feathers. You had to do some inner exploration and to walk away from something that might have been not really good for you, might have blocked your growth. In August, you will level up. You will feel like you finally arrived. August is an excellent month of the year to, you will feel quite impulsive as well, quite passionate. August is an excellent month to book a beauty treatment, to undergo an aesthetic operation. Anything that is related to beauty, money, pleasure, wealth, undertake it in the month of August. You will not regret it. Now, let's see. For September, we have the moon. Ooh. Imagination and perception. Okay, I feel that in September, something will happen and you will need to be very in control of your feelings. You might need to be quite stoic. You will need to be emotionally controlled. I feel predominantly because the success that you will experience in August will have a ripple effect on your domestic life and private environment, but there could be some fears there regarding other people's access to your life. For example, strangers' access to your data, strangers' access to your home, to the place where you work. I'm getting a sense of people that could be low-key stalking you, keeping an eye on you because of this phenomenal glow-up that you will experience in August. So I'm kind of picking up on you needing to be a little bit more private in September, toning things down a little bit, becoming from this bright light a little bit of a candle flame and going a little bit incognito, mysterious for a while. You might even choose not to reply to certain messages. You might choose to spend more time at home. And I feel like going within and being a little bit more low-key is going to work in your favor. There will be some problems here with the mother. A mother could get sick. A mother could become a little bit irrational. A mother might need your help and attention. So you will need to spend some time at home following a period where you might have done some traveling. I also feel like you might begin a new endeavor, a new project that will require your emotional control. You will put in a lot of emotion work in whatever new endeavor you're beginning, whether it is a new course of study or whether it is a new artistic project, a new business collaboration. It will require you to use your mind more than your feelings. So you will need to kind of put your feelings on the back burner and learn how to be a really good team player. Now, let's see, in the month of October, we have the Queen of Crystals. So I see here another challenger. So yeah, the month of May and October seem to be April and May, and I think October, and let's see for November. What do we have here? Yeah, the Three of Feathers. Okay. I see here a theme connecting these 2 months. In the month of October and November, you got the Three of Crystals sitting next to the Queen of Crystals. So I see here an individual. I feel that this could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius woman that is low vibrational, a challenger that will try to cancel you in some way, to cancel your ideas, to try to bring you down based on something that you said. A person that could be quite that might try to bring the law against you, that could try to warn you with threats of suing you, of trying to attack you on copyright issues. There is an individual that has a bone to pick with you regarding something that you said in the past. And this individual is basically jealous of the light that you project, of the money and wealth that you project. So I feel that if you lay low in the month of September, this person will actually reduce the harm that she is able to do to you, but you will be challenged nonetheless. So October comes with this challenge from this female who is potentially an air sign, a woman that is highly defensive and that has a bone to pick with you. And I think this woman will attack you with words, with documents, with a sense of righteousness. I do feel here that the keywords are comfort and prosperity because the Spirit Song Tarot is a supremely positive tarot deck. But nonetheless, I see some hiccups. You will eventually find a resolution. You will reach a conclusion. You will find a mutual compromise together with this Queen of Crystals. But I do warn you that it will be a little bit not so comfortable emotionally. You will go through this moment of shock of, oh my God, why is this person bringing so much drama in my life? I feel that this person feels threatened by your prosperity and she wants in on some of your money. And I feel that if you reach a calm mutual agreement with this individual, and you might even need to pay off this person, you will eventually be able to overcome whatever problems this individual brought into your life. For some of you, I feel that this could be an argument with a person very close to you. It could be a mother or a best friend, a sister that has a bone to pick with you regarding something that you did not do for her in the past. And all you need to do is do that thing for her to try to balance the scales between the two of you. I feel that in November, you will try to overcome a deep breakup. You will feel as if you were made part of a threesome, a third party situation, and you will not enjoy the situation. I feel that it could be that this Queen of Swords for some of you might be a romantic entanglement. You could fall in love or be attracted or crush on somebody. I'm not picking up on strong love energy. I feel like you might fall in lust or have a massive crush on somebody that is somehow connected to this Queen of Crystals that will bring a lot of drama in your life through this liaison. And I feel that this connection will actually need to end in the month of November because it has been bringing you a lot of pain and a lot of sleepless nights and feelings of heartbreak and betrayal. The Three of Crystals here, the keywords are release and recovery. You're going to find it very hard to let this person go. You're going to struggle a little bit with your feelings, with everything that you have suppressed in the month of September, but you needed to do that because that's what the energy tells me to. I feel that you will somehow find a way by the end of November to purge those negative feelings that you've been holding on to since the month of September. So I feel like the autumn of 2023 won't be such a pleasant period for you. It could be also because it's the end of the year. You might be tired. You will be feeling a little bit challenged by the people that you have attracted around you. So be mindful in August when you're having this wonderful glow up. Be mindful of the people surrounding you because you could be attracting a lot of sycophants, which might be causing you these problems in autumn. And especially here, I see trouble with this Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius woman. Nonetheless, I feel like you will let go of this attraction that you felt drawn towards like a moth to a flame, and you will regain your sense of strength and equilibrium. Again, remember, 2023 is the year in which you will be challenged spiritually to grow. And sometimes we grow the most through painful relational situations. Now let's see the final month, December. Oh, this is beautiful. So I see here, oh God, action and focus, the Knight of Feathers. I see here a same-aged individual, a new person. You will end the year meeting this individual. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, a person that is coming into your life to bring some fun, some adventure, some playfulness. I feel that you will be done with the trauma that would have happened to you on a relational level through the words shared and exchanged in autumn with some individuals that will be challenging you on the emotional level, amongst them being this Queen of Crystals. But in December, you'll finally decide to let the chips fall where they may, and you're going to embark on a new romantic endeavor with this Knight of Feathers. So I'm really happy to see this for you because I feel that this constriction that you begin the year with will actually be resolved by the end of it. I see here very strongly that a new person will enter your life. This is somebody you haven't met. This is somebody that is actually in a high vibration, somebody sexy, charismatic, ultra confident, a partner that you can play with, a partner that you can go on adventures with, and especially somebody that you can travel with, because I feel like travel makes you happy. I feel that travel makes you grow. And you'll finally be able to utilize the memory of this beautiful glow up that would have happened to you in August with this individual in December. I do think that next year, seasons of fire, so Aries season, Leo season, and Sagittarius season are going to be some of the best times for you to feel confident in your power, non-challenged, and quite relaxed and playful. Now, I want to also pull some oracle cards for you to see who is the Divine Master who is guarding over you next year. Okay. So we have here the Lady. I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer so you see the card. There. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. So next year, my love, you will have a lot of financial success. Even if relationship will prove to be a little bit challenging, you will make money, you will keep it, and by the end of the year, you'll be able to spend it on having this romantic adventure with this Knight of Feathers. Next year for you, I feel like you will be under this vibration of Venus, Mother Earth, Gaia. You will feel elegant. You will feel adored. The month of March and the month of August are the best months of the year for you to do something beautiful, to invest money, to begin a new project. All eyes will be on you. And even though there might be some challenging parts, I think the beauty of those 2 months and the energy of the Lady guiding you throughout the year will more than make up for any tests or maybe animosities that will come from the envy of other people around you. And now let's see what other element will be describing your 2023. And we have here awake. Wow. So you will come to the realization of a lot of things that might have been kept hidden from you in 2022. You will have the key to solve a lot of mental puzzles, to get to the bottom of a lot of broken pieces of communication and of misinformation. You will finally see the truth for what it is and accept people for who they are. And in the process of this, you will also find out just how valuable you are, just how precious and beautiful you are, and all of the beautiful energy that you bring to the table. This is the reading that I had for you, Group 1. It's been a bit longer, but I hope you stayed with me until the end and you managed to listen to all of these messages. I see here a wonderful year of spiritual growth and financial stability for you. Please make sure that you like this video, that you subscribe. Have a look at all the links in the description box below. And I want to wish you a wonderful end of 2022 and happy holidays. Take care. See you next year. Bye. Hello, Group 2. Hello, my loves. Welcome to your 2023 Tarot Forecast. This is for those of you that were drawn to the Green Jade Palmstone or to the Illuminated Tarot. So I'm going to pull a number of cards for you here today, one for each month of the year. Let me just sort my table out. I'm going to zoom out so that you can see the wide view. So let's begin. Let's find out what will be the main themes of 2023 for you by month. Let's see. January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay. July and August. There will be something linking July and August, an event that could take 2 months. September, October, the same, November and December. Okay. And after I read you the tarot cards, I will pull 2 more clarifiers, 2 cards from my oracle decks, so that I see the overall theme and the energy that you will be blessed with in 2023. Okay, so let's begin. Let's see for January. We have here the 9 of Swords. So you will begin January in a pretty low mood. It could be that you're still reeling after something that happened to you over the holidays. You might have been feeling quite alone. I know that the holidays can be a very difficult time. You're kind of pushed into believing that there's something wrong with you if you don't have the ideal family life, or if you don't have a lot of things that capitalist society tells you should have in order to be happy. I feel that you will be a little bit anxious and marred by worries. But there is something here that happens, a change in your energy with the new moon of that specific month. I feel that potentially either with the new moon in December 2022, there is a new moon in Capricorn, and I feel that around the new moon in Aquarius in the first month of 2023, you're going to start to feel a slight change in your energy levels. You're going to feel a little bit more upbeat, not too crazy, not too much, but I feel like you might begin the year fraught by a lot of anxieties that are created by your thoughts. It might not be anything that you are genuinely afraid of in your environment. It could be just fears about the future, anxieties concerning how will you handle day-to-day life in 2023. You will be feeling highly sensitive and vulnerable. I have to tell you the truth. The month of January is going to be about you overcoming potentially some seasonal affective depression, you trying to think more positively, not to feel like you are alone and left out, because I'm sure this is not the case. It's just going to be you trying to make friends with something inside of you that is pushing you towards a bit of a self-sabotage, a bit of a self-destructive kind of energy. Now, let's see how things will progress. Whoa, we got the devil in February. So I see here that for the month of February, you're going to be tempted. There will be a karmic situation, a bondage type of an affair. It could be that you might be worried because there is a person in your life that you've been arguing with, and you might have been feeling alone because nothing actually came about regarding the situation with a potential Capricorn, a person that has a lot of power in your life, a person that you've granted a lot of power to. And I feel that in the month of February, you will have to deal with this individual. It might also be that this is not necessarily a person, a romantic interest, or a family member that you are sitting at odds with, that you are in a situation of conflict with in the month of February. It could also be that this is an institution. This could be the workplace that you go to. It could be the job you're currently entertaining. It could be some sort of corporation, conglomerate that sustains you, that gives you an income, that pays your wage, but you're not feeling it anymore. You're a little bit outside of the situation and you're only producing work for them because you're trying to pay the bills. You have very pragmatic reasons why you keep staying in this bondage type of situation. There's a lot of duty, responsibility, but the pleasure, the peace of mind have seeped out of this connection a long time ago. I feel that the month of February is going to bring a very strong, lusty attraction in your life, but you have to be careful because the person you will be attracting will be a challenger, almost like a nemesis type of relationship that is going to help you understand what you need to change about yourself so that you can improve. We have here number 5. So I feel that number 5 talks about you needing to make a really important transformation and to free yourself from this almost like dead end that you will find in your life with this corporation, with this person, a family member, a romantic liaison. The situation will differ for each of you. Keep in mind, this is a general forecast, but I see that nonetheless you will feel bound to an arrangement that will not bring you a lot of peace. In January, you will wrap up a karmic cycle of thinking, of negative thinking especially, because we have the number 9. And in February, you're going to have to make a change in the relationship that is providing you a source of foundation, a foundation that is suffocating you rather than making you feel like you can grow and that you can be free and you can experience peace. So let's find out what's going to happen in March. Oh, beautiful and strange as well, because we have here the Queen of Coins, which is exactly what happened for Group 2 in the month of March. Group 1, sorry. In the month of March, they also got the Queen of Coins. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this talks about a reset. This talks about spring energy, feeling wealthy, stable, prosperous, and at peace. I cannot believe this. This is amazing. I'm pulling from a completely different tarot deck, and I'm pulling the same card for the same month, even though this is a different option and a different tarot deck. Okay, there is something incredibly important happening at the level of Earth. at the level of femininity, divine feminine energy, at least for you and for group 1 in the month of March, which is a massive month of deep astrological changes, because the planet Saturn will move from Aquarius into Pisces and the planet Pluto will move from Capricorn into Aquarius. So you're going to wrap up all these doubts, these worries. You're going to leave them behind. I genuinely feel, and I keep saying this, but you know, we tend to judge the beginning of the calendar year by the 1st of January, which is just something that our ego imposed on nature, when in reality, the beginning of the the beginning of the year, naturally, cyclically, is with the spring equinox. That is also the beginning of the astrological cosmic year. So I feel that this is exactly what will happen for you. You will start to feel more in touch with your body, more in touch with your intuition. You will eat better. You will get more money. You will feel wealthy and prosperous in the month of March. I feel that in March, you will have completed your difficult beginning of the year. You will have liberated yourself from this arrangement with the devil, Saturn, Capricorn energy, and you will have stopped spending sleepless nights. You will no longer be marred by dark thoughts. It's like you are coming into a rebirth, a very strong, powerful blooming. So the month of March is excellent for you to start new financial endeavors, to begin a new course of study, to spend money on treatments, whether it is a wellness treatment, a beauty treatment. I feel like you're going to feel very at peace, very stable, very resourceful, and you will be able to share and to create an environment where you will be able to satisfy the material needs of other people around you as well. Now, let's see. Whoa! April is going to be a really beautiful, lucky month for you. We have here the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups, emotional happiness. I feel like you will have so many opportunities to experience joy and satisfaction in the month of April. Beginning with April Fool's Day and continuing throughout the month, I feel like just the fact that nature is going to be blooming, especially if you live in the northern hemisphere, it will be spring. If you live in the southern hemisphere, it will be autumn. But you're just going to really enjoy this time. I feel like you will have many opportunities to laugh, to share drinks, and eat good food with friends, with family, with people around you. I feel that you might be spending time with any of these 4 signs. I see here Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius. These could be significant people in your life that will bring you stability and a sense of can do. I am able to do whatever I set my mind to. You're going to take a risk. You're going to gamble a little bit. I feel that this will predominantly happen for you in love. The confidence you will acquire in March after having liberated yourself from negative thinking and a deeply karmic connection that was stealing your power. I feel like this is going to really play up in this sense of freedom and possibility and growth and happiness that you will experience in the month of April. The Wheel of Fortune will start turning for you once again. It was turning backwards or it was stuck, but now finally there is a free movement. There is a free flow of opportunities, of good luck, of growth, and of excitement coming your way. Wow, I love to see this beautiful energy. It really is a light and dark kind of energy. It's like you're coming out of the depths and coldness of, and maybe even the solitude of winter, into a full blooming in the spring of 2023. Let's see what May has to bring. So what we have here is material stability. We have here the number 4, and this is the 4 of diamonds or the 4 of coins. I feel that something related to the home, purchasing a home, redecorating a home, maybe inheriting a home, changing something about your living space, your living quarters, they will improve. Something will be fixed in your home if there was a problem with it. And I have a feeling you're going to really enjoy spending more time at home in a domestic environment. Sorry guys, I do apologize for the alarm outside. It's not something I can do about it, but I feel like there will be many events happening around you in society that could be a little bit posing a threat to your stability. So you're going to want to create a wall of protection between external events that happen in society to other people and what is happening in your life to you. You will come into a sum of money that you will have the tendency to keep, invest, save up, even hoard, I would say. This is a card of jealousy, possession, wanting to keep things and to hold things tightly towards you. But it also has the wonderful side effect that this talks about financial stability, maintaining whatever it is that you're growing. I feel like you will have resources, you will have access to resources, and you're going to want to keep them for yourself. So I feel like in May, you are going to be quite possessive. You're going to want to hold on to everything that you have acquired and maybe even won in the month of April. Everything that you're starting in March will bear fruits in May. I also feel that you could take part in a wedding celebration. I don't know exactly if this is going to be your own wedding, but I feel that there will be a moment that you will feel admired, you will feel complimented. You might go to some sort of celebrations, ceremony. That's what I'm picking up on. And a lot of people, even though the ceremony might not be about you, I feel that a lot of people are going to feel like you're stealing the show somehow. Now, let's see, in the month of June, what do we have here? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. This is getting to know somebody younger than you, spending more time with a child, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, a curious, precocious, intelligent, progressive child, obsessed with technology, really clever and funny, a little bit of a trickster personality. You could babysit this person. You could actually give birth to a baby in this month or adopt a child in this month, depending at which level of your development you are in your life and whether you want to have a child or not. Pages usually talk about children. They talk about beginning something in the same way in which aces represent a new beginning. The page is kind of like a new beginning in the shape of a person. So I feel like somebody younger than you, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, a high vibrational energy, curious, smart, intelligent, sociable, talkative, very rational, is going to come into your life to make some changes. I feel that in June, you're going to have more fun. You're going to play a bit more. For those of you that are parents, in June, you're going to get your children back home from school, because I think a lot of schools closed down in June over the summer. And I feel like the majority of you that are parents and have children, you will decide to spend more time with your child, to go on a holiday with them, not to ship them away to summer school or to get them engaged in extracurricular activities. You're going to want to spend more time with your baby. For others of you, this could be you needing to train somebody that is younger than you and is very curious. This could be a fan, a follower, somebody that wants to put you in a position of a mentor, a master, a leader, and they are in the position of a student, an apprentice. So I feel like you're really going to enjoy this mental compatibility, this mental stimulation. You're going to read, write, and assign some paperwork to this person, maybe assign them even some homework, have some fun, entertaining this bright, younger energy. For some of you, this could even be a romantic liaison with somebody that is slightly younger than you, somebody that you will meet on the online environment, and they will be the one that take initiative and contact you. They might slide into your DMs, contact you on an online dating app, or just write you an email to tell you that they really appreciate the work you've been doing. Okay, so this seems to be like a really positive ascent, but let's not jinx it. Let's see. The first part of the year, I can see very clearly in 2023, you're going to begin a little bit rough, okay? So get mentally prepared for a couple of rough months at the start of 2023. You know, guys, I tell you the truth. I tell you what I see in the cards. However, starting from March, when those planets are going to shift, when Saturn and Pluto are going to shift, I see that they will affect you in a super benefic way. You will actually benefit a lot from the fact that Pluto will switch signs. You will put behind you the trauma of Pluto and Capricorn and enter into the beautiful age of Aquarius on a high, okay? Literally on a high. I see that maybe May and June might not be so spectacular as March and April are going to be for you, but very clearly, I feel that the Wheel of Fortune will be finally shifting in your favor around this period as well. Jupiter will be in Aries. I also feel that we will have around May and June, if I'm not mistaken, in June, the signs are actually switching. The North Node and South Node, they're switching from Taurus and Scorpio into Aries and Libra. And this could be an astrological transit that could be quite benefic for you. But let's see right now the second half of the year. So, whoa, the Fool in July. Talk about a brand new beginning. This is such a wonderful card to get. This is about freedom, liberation, no longer feeling restricted by circumstances, no longer hearing no's, or no longer having disappointments or arguments. You're going to pack your bags and go on an adventure. You're going to decide to take a big leap of faith. You're going to say yes to somebody that you would say no to in the past. I feel that in July, get ready for a jet-setter lifestyle. Get ready to become a technological nomad, to pack your bags and just, you know, go on this little big adventure. I feel that you will start something new, something that you've been holding off on. In July, it's the perfect energy to press the reset button and begin from scratch, from zero. I think that also this Page of Swords has something to do with your transformation. There is this new vitality. You see a lot of orange, which talks about sacral chakra energy and the big eyes, almost like you're present and observant, and you're manifesting a lot of good opportunities for you through the sheer power of your positivity, of being in the moment, of enjoying the present reality. So I see very clearly that this blooming that begins for you in March will not abate up until July. It will actually reach another high point for you. The beginning of a new major arcana cycle, a fated encounter, destiny. This talks about Uranus energy. So you will feel electrified, zinging with excitement, wanting to innovate, wanting to move forward, wanting to do something progressive. You might even shock people around you with your free-thinking attitude. You might start a couple of relationships and actually give love freely to all of them. You might shock people by telling them that you are polygamous rather than monogamous. You could engage in new romantic sensual practices that you were afraid of engaging with before. I feel that, honestly, this is such a beautiful transformative energy for you, Group 2. Let's see right now what August will bring about. The Emperor, the game changer. So this is the King of Swords in this deck because they compile the major arcana with the minor arcana in the Illuminated Tarot. So very clearly a soulmate, very clearly a ruler, a leader, somebody that is a very come to daddy kind of energy entering your life, almost with the force of a ram trying to destroy a gate. This is the conqueror coming into your neighborhood close by in a theaters near you. So this is an Aries, most likely a male, with some sort of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius placements. This is an individual that will talk up a storm. They will not let go until you become their own. An individual that is very suave, highly intelligent, ultra capable, a planner, a thinker, a doer. This is a person that contains the energy of all the other kings. So they are financially wealthy, they are emotionally mature, they are active, and they are also prepared mentally to sweep you off your feet. I see here that in the month of August, you will be very busy beginning this new cycle with an Emperor. This is you becoming part of a power couple, you finally meeting your soulmate. And now, let's see, in September, whoa, reasons to celebrate. Oh my God. I'm kind of jealous, Group 2. I wish I would have made this choice as well, but who knows? Because I'm not playing along with you guys. I might make this choice later on in the future, and I might forget that I created this beautiful reading for you. Although this is pretty memorable, I have to say. In September, there will be many opportunities for you to get together with friends, to celebrate, to party. You will be invited to events. You will make attendances. You will have a very public, outdoorsy kind of life. So whether it is the beginning of autumn or the beginning of spring, depending on which hemisphere you live in, I feel that you will really, really enjoy the month of September. I feel like many of these meetings will be you gathering your group of friends and relatives just so that you can tell them about how you met this phenomenal person, this emperor that enters into your life to sweep you off your feet. So reasons to celebrate. September is going to be the party month for you. If you need to go out and network, if you need to maybe launch some ideas, and if you have some new clothes or new things that you need to debut, September is the perfect month to launch, to network, to establish new connections with strangers. You're going to be highly sociable, highly in demand. You are going to find it very hard to sleep because I think you're going to have this really zingy, ecstatic energy. And September for you as well, if you're the owner of your own business, would be an excellent time to make your mark and to popularize, to advertise for your business. Now, oh my God, whoa! So in October, you're going to maybe get a proposal. I see here the Ace of Diamonds, which is the Ace of Coins. This is a gift. The divine intervenes to give you a wonderful reward for all the good work you've been doing. I also see here, this is the archetype of the world. You could travel. There will be some sort of success and achievement, a crowning glory. I do think that it might be quite soon, but the emperor might propose to you, or he might make you an offer that is too hard to refuse. They might give you a gift. I'm picking up here on the energy of somebody that cannot believe her life or his life, cannot begin to grasp how they have reached this point in time. You see the massive evolution from this kind of energy to this kind of energy. It's ridiculously different. You will feel a little bit like a joyride in 2023, like you're on a montagne russe and it's going up and then it continues to go up and up and up after you will begin it on a pretty low mood with very low expectations. I see that for you, this year is going to be a year where you're going to manifest a wonderful new financial beginning, and you'll also have a powerful counterpart to help you in this endeavor. The Wheel of Fortune is turning for you, baby. Let's see November right now. Whoa, okay. Enter the King of Coins. This is a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. A spiritual person, a materially wealthy person, a prosperous man, potentially an investor, potentially somebody that comes to you with financial advice that could really help you out. I see here you establishing a very long-term connection with this King of Coins. Now, the King of Coins also represents the spouse, the husband. So it might just be that you decide to get married to the emperor. In October, there might be the proposal. In November, there could be a ceremony, or there might be some sort of public recognition of the fact that you are now engaged and off the dating market. I feel that in November, you can rely on the advice of a male that wants what's best for you, and I feel like you will fall back into the arms of this very stable and reliable guy. Now, let's see December. I'm almost afraid to pull it up. Beautiful energy. We end the year on a high. So this is the Ace of Wands, Leo energy, strength, determination. Oh boy, are you going to end the year completely the opposite of how you began it? It's going to be from good to better to incredible to oh my God, to what is happening with my life. I'm so excited to tell you these news. You're giving me life and energy just reading these cards. So I see here completion. I see here the beginning of a new cycle in terms of your confidence, your energy, your health, your vitality, your creativity. You're going to want to do so much. I feel like your heart will be beating so strongly. Your blood flow will be unencumbered. You're going to feel like you are re-energized, revitalized, like you literally got a new lease on life. Look at these energies. Couldn't they be more contradictory? The end and the beginning. You will feel like you have overcome so many challenges, most of which were psychological and emotional, because I feel that you were caught up in a karmic connection that needed to end. The switch from Pluto into Capricorn, from Pluto and Capricorn into Aquarius, and from Saturn and Aquarius into Pisces will be so benefic for you, as well as the switch in the summer from the North nodes in Taurus and Scorpio into Libra and Aquarius. You are going to come into so much strength and confidence. There will be more fire energy with which you will begin the year. And I think this fire energy will be so benefic to you. I am so happy to give you these news. But before you click away, I also want to give you 2 oracle cards to clarify this wonderful energy. So let's see for group 2. Who is going to be the divine seeker, the divine master? Okay, so we have here, I'm just going to take the first one. We don't have time for everything else. We have here the Fox Spirit. Let me just pull the card closer. There. Trust your talents in changing times. Next year, you will have success by being confident, by knowing that you are a light in the dark, and by practicing your powers, even if society will feel like it's collapsing or changing very rapidly. Look at this wonderful energy that you will manifest in your life. It will be a pity to waste it on wallowing in sadness and in a victim mentality. Be sly, be fast, and be bold, and this will be your recipe for success. Take each opportunity that comes your way, because my love, you will be blessed with so much luck. Now let's see the other theme from the Anatomy of the Witch Oracle. Which one? Oh, let me just shuffle again. No, this one wants to come out. Oh, gorgeous. So we have the Dream card. Life will feel like a dream coming true. If you have been spending a lot of time in 2022 sleeping, low on vitality, I'm here to let you know that this is all going to change. In 2023, you will not be alone. You will have a counterpart. People will rally to help you. You will feel like you are the epicenter of a massive change. So go with it. Go with this beautiful flow and manifest with the power of your intelligence, your heart, and your bravery, a dream life coming true. It is happening for you already. Wow. Work with the energy of the moon as well. Each new moon and each full moon, celebrate and set intentions, okay? You're healing massively next year. My God, this is beautiful. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Please make sure to like this video, to subscribe. Have a look at all the links in the description box below. This has been a phenomenal reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm actually kind of out of breath with excitement for you. I hope that you have enjoyed it. God bless. So may it be. May you take whatever you heard and manifest it in your life if you have enjoyed it. And I want to wish you a wonderful end of 2022 and happy holidays. See you next year, Group 2. Hello, Group 3. Welcome to your 2023 forecast. I hope you're having a good day. Let's make it better. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the Carnelian Palmstone or to the Ethereal Visions Tarot. I have here the German edition. I'm going to zoom out so you'll be able to see the full range of the cards that I'll be pulling out for you. This will be a month-by-month forecast, so I'll pull a number of 12 cards to try to see what each month in 2023 will bring you. And stick around until the end because I have some clarifying oracle cards as well. So, let's see. How will 2023 play out for my beautiful Group 3? Let's begin. January, February, March, April, May, June. Whoa. Wow, what a powerful card. And also it flipped open. June is going to be a power month for you. I'm telling you right off the bat. Also, you chose Carnelian, and I forgot to mention that Carnelian is a very committed stone. It's the stone of long-term affairs, long-term contracts, collaborations. It's the stone of settling down, grounding, achieving some sort of material reward. So I think that the things that you will do in 2023 will have the chance of surviving for a long time. You could begin your family, you could end your studies and get a sort of title. You might become a doctor, you might become a certain profession that you're studying towards, a skilled worker. You might get an accreditation, a certificate, a degree, or you might also begin your first business or start a new business endeavor. Okay, so we have here in the bottom row for July, August, September, October, November, December. Good. So I hope you can see them. Let me make sure. Yeah. Let's begin. Let's see. What will the month of January bring you? Wow, the moon. Okay, for you, January is going to begin with a very soft energy. You will feel the need to spend a lot of time at home. Home issues will be prevalent in your life. Domestic aspects. You might enjoy cooking, baking, spending more time with your mother or mother figure, being surrounded by women, female friends, young girls or siblings, nieces. I feel that you will get more in touch with your divine feminine energy, and this applies whether you are male or female. You will feel the need to be quite private, spend a lot of time at home in a cozy, private sanctuary, focus more on your emotions. You're going to prioritize in the month of January how you feel. It's not going to be an ambitious endeavor to try to speed through your New Year's resolutions list. You are actually going to take it slow, take it easy, not rush, which is excellent because we will begin the year with a Mercury retrograde. So it's not a good time to start a lot of things. And I feel like you are intuitively picking up on that energy. You're highly intuitive here with lunar light. And I also feel that a lot of unconscious fears, desires, fantasies will be made known to you. You will become very aware of the things that are hidden within your inner world, your rich inner sanctuary, if you want to call it like that. I also feel that you'll be quite idealistic at the beginning of the year. You will decide to slowly but steadily plant new seeds. Let's see right now what is happening here in the month of February. Whoa, so we have the Eight of Swords. There will be a situation that I'm telling you right now, right off the bat, might deceive you. Somebody will try to lie to you about something. In the month of February, I want you to exercise your full discernment abilities. Don't take everything at face value. It will be good to double check facts, to maybe even triple check them. Have somebody else to walk with you, do things with you, so that you can get a second opinion, so that you can have a witness by your side, just in case somebody's trying to swindle you, steal something from you, or try to trick you into an unfortunate deal. You will be very vulnerable to scams and tricksters and all sorts of people in the online and offline environment. So be mindful that in February you're going to have to be a bit more careful. Also be careful what you promise, what you say. I feel like your words will carry a lot of weight. There's a lot of karma attached to your words. So make sure that the information you get is not fake. Make sure that you're not acting very quickly on the information that you get. As I said, triple checking facts is going to be essential for you in the month of February. We will have the Sun in Aquarius conjunct Saturn in Aquarius for one last time. So it will be important for you to put effort into everything you're doing, to take it slow and to be circumspect. Be logical, pay attention. I feel that the emotional exploration that you'll be doing in January will be put on hold in the month of February, because you will need to use your mind to navigate a rather tricky communicative terrain. So pay attention to what people say to you, but also take everything with a grain of salt. Now in March, let's see, March is going to be a power month in 2023, but for you it's going to be some sort of trip down memory lane. We have here the Six of Cups. This is such a gorgeous energy. It's about childhood, nostalgia, sweet memories, soulmate love, the protection of a mother figure or somebody that you find familiar, cozy, protective, and safe. I feel that you will receive some news about children. Children could occupy a lot of your time in the month of March. You might begin working with children or go one level up in your apprenticeship if you're already working with them. I feel like maybe you will be entrusted with the care of some children in the family, in your family. I also feel that you might hear some news regarding pregnancy, and it's beautiful because I see that motherhood and domesticity, things related to the private world, your intimate emotional realm, will be, I think, prominent at the beginning of the year. So in the month of March, get ready for some spontaneous surprises, for some playful energy. Some of you will be doing some really deep inner child healing in the month of March. What I wanted to say at the beginning when I picked up this card is that in the month of March, we have the planet Saturn switching signs from Aquarius to Pisces, and we have Pluto in a very like century defining move. It will move from Capricorn into Aquarius. So there's going to be some very important collective shifts. The energy will completely change overnight. So it's important to keep that in mind. And I feel like you will find a safe haven, a cozy nook at home by delving a little bit in the past, by reconnecting with somebody from childhood. I feel like this could be you spending more time with a person, a friend that you grew up with, maybe the girl next door, boy next door kind of type. And I also feel that you're going to be a bit more playful, more imaginative. Again, this is a month where I feel like your feelings will be important. You'll do a lot of deep healing, and it could be as a consequence of this careful approach in your communications that I feel you need to adopt in February. Now, let's see for April, what's going to happen then. Okay, 9 of Cups. Wow. So we go from the 6 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Again, your emotional world is going to be the one that will lead the way in 2023. How you feel inside will be the marker of the things you will be able to manifest next year. Your moon placement. Check the position, the sign, the house, any aspects that you might be having. And when I'm saying this, I am referring to the position of the astrological moon in your natal birth chart. And if you don't know where that is, feel free to get in touch with me. I can prepare a birth chart reading for you. I feel that your moon is going to be so important. Your emotions, how you rest, how you relax, what you feel comfortable doing, your unconscious patterns, your desires, your fantasies. These are going to become foregrounded for you in 2023. And I feel that in April, you're going to enjoy a deep sense of satisfaction. You're going to feel like you did a good job at work or in whatever project you are involved in. You're going to feel like you are complimented, like people enjoy your company. You're going to feel like you belong and like a wish of yours came true. So in the month of April, I see this beautiful, emotional, magical energy, which will allow you to feel good about yourself and continue to manifest little miracles in your everyday environment. I do feel that an older man, a mentor, could enter your life, and this person could actually be the catalyst for your renewed sense of self-esteem. So I feel like you're really going to shine in the month of April, my beautiful group 3. Now, let's see, we're getting closer to the world. Let's see right now for the month of May. What is happening here? Okay, sorry, group 3. I actually flipped open your cards for the months of May and June, and they are incredibly positive. However, the problem is that I just realized that these ladies had their upper body parts open, and you know, I have no problem with nudity, but apparently YouTube has a big problem with it. So I had to stop the flow of my reading in order to attach these ridiculous stickers onto them. But yeah, what can you do? Please follow me on Rumble for free uncensored readings for, you know, people that are mature enough to understand that this is okay, that women can actually show their breasts without it being necessarily erotic. Anyway, coming back to the development of your year. So these are 2 power months for you. I see here that the month of May will bring a sense of hopefulness, a sense of, I am getting my 15 minutes of fame. People are noticing me. I am attracting a lot of good luck. I feel that collaborations, friendships, being included in exclusive societies will be on the cards for you. In the month of June, you will experience a great success. You will wrap up a very long cycle. And I think that this wrapping up is going to feel not necessarily like something heavy, like, oh my God, thank God, I feel so relieved. It's going to feel like a crowning jewel on top of all the other achievements that you will have acquired so far. I do feel that this beautiful energy might need to be a little bit restrained and limited, much like I had to attach these censoring stickers on the bodies of these beautiful women. I feel that you're going to experience a lot of joy and happiness and fulfillment, and you're going to be quite private about it. Once again, beginning with the lunar cards, the moon here at the beginning of the year, you're going to continue on this very beautiful journey of prioritizing your inner world over any external achievements. But the beauty of this is that because you are so in touch with your inner sanctuary and you're living life from the inside out, you're going to manifest so many beautiful opportunities. I feel that in the month of May, you will receive news that people are crushing on you. And in June, you're going to want to start a new connection with any of these 4 signs represented here. We have a Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. So in spite of the fact that you will feel that it might not be becoming of you to scream your happiness from the top of your lungs and then declare to the world that you are such a winner and you're feeling like on cloud 9, you will have this energy inside of your body, inside of you. You will glow as a consequence of this beautiful good mood. And any limitations, any restrictions that might be imposed upon you, you will easily smooth them over. You will have such a deep sense of peace, of possibility. And I feel that teaching and travel are also on the cards for you in the months of May and June. Without a doubt, these 2 months are some of the best months that you will have in 2023. I haven't seen yet the bottom part of the deck, but I feel that, you know, the middle of next year, the transition from spring to summer is going to be such a happy time for you. You're going to feel on cloud 9, admired, adored. You could even feel that you have like abundant, voluminous hair, or you're doing some sort of beauty treatments that make you stand out. And you will be, as a consequence, very attractive because your inner beauty will match your outer beauty. Now, let's continue. So we have here the month of July. Oh, gorgeous. What is it with this? You're going to have an amazing summer. I'm just letting you know. In July, I feel like you will feel like nothing can stand in your way. You will be determined, ambitious, and you will want to pursue a really important goal of yours. You will have realized that in order to move forward in your life, you need to accept shadow aspects of yourself. We see here this black kind of Leo chimera horse, and we see this white creature as well. Both of these are pulling the chariot. So in order to move forward in your situation, you need to be both aware of some of your qualities and defects, but also to entertain the beautiful world of your unconscious. I feel like your sleep hygiene will be quite good. I feel like you will find a lot of moments to rest, but also you will feel energized upon waking up to take on the world, to have that ambitious conversation, to pitch a plan, to collaborate with people that maybe in the past you felt shy to approach. I feel like you will get a boost of confidence in the month of July. It is the month with the most light in the northern hemisphere. But equally, if you live in the southern hemisphere and it will be winter time for you, I have the feeling that you will really enjoy the projects that you will take on, the opportunities that will come your way. It's almost like people will just say, look, do you want to do this for me? Look, I have the sum of money. Do you want to invest it? Look, I'm in this, you know, I feel very attracted to you. Do you want to be with me? Look, I want to travel here. Do you want to come? And you're going to be like, an all-out yes, a confident yes, pick me, I am here, I can do this. So a beautiful energy, plans moving forward. Anything that was stagnant will be resolved in the month of July. And I also feel that you will recover very quickly from whatever deceit might have happened to you in the month of February, okay? Now, let's see. We have here the 5 of Wands. Okay, so in August, potentially as a consequence of your confidence and determination, you might step on the toes of certain people that don't like to feel rushed or pressured, or they might be feeling intimidated. I am getting more of a sense of competition. People are going to challenge you because all of a sudden, your radiance, your confidence, your energy is going to overpower them. So as a consequence, people of lower vibrations are going to want to retaliate against you. You will need to hold your ground. You might be involved in certain verbal arguments. Some people might criticize you, challenge you, bring you a set of facts that you are not aware of. And I feel that all you can do is just to stand your ground and be determined and say, no, I know what I believe in. I know what my qualities are. I know what my values are. And I shall not be pushed back or down or defeated. So I am getting that this conflict could come from certain men in your life that might begin to get jealous of each other. So if you start opening yourself up and your heart energy and your aura to romantic opportunities, I feel that there could be some conflicts related to, why are you dating him when you're also dating me? What's going on here? I thought we were exclusive. So you're going to have to be quite clear, quite honest, quite transparent with some of the people that will really compete for your attention. I also feel that if you are the leader of a project, of a group, there will be some tensions amongst the members that you will lead. So you will have to step in and kind of negotiate with them, kind of reconcile both sides. You will need to do the work of a judge, a justice maker in the month of August. But don't let the conflict bring you down, because I feel that eventually you're going to rise out of the situation with increased strength. Now, let's see. For the month of September, I see here the 4 of Cups. You're going to feel a little bit blasé. I feel like you're entering a slower part of the year. You have experienced so much up until this point. It feels like the energy was increased all of a sudden in the month of April. It went on a very high slope all the way until July. And then there are some challenges, some complications. I feel like Spirit will challenge you to kind of measure your energy, to not go full speed ahead with so many things. I feel like a person with short black hair will be important for you in the month of September. I feel here with the 4 of Cups, you will be a little bit bored. You will begin September with an attitude of, I'm a little bit tired, I'm a bit blasé. It could be because you will have needed to face these conflicts in the month of August. So August for you is going to be quite a hot-tempered month. I feel like in August we have Lionsgate portal, the 8th of the 8th each year, and your heart energy will open up, but it will require you to be brave and actually facing these conflicts and intervening and calming them down. And then by September, it's like, I want to regain my peace of mind. I'm not happy with the opportunities that lie in front of me, but you will also feel a little bit lethargic and not able to take an opportunity that will just come out of the blue. It's almost like you will feel a little bit drained of energy, and you're not going to say yes so fully and confidently as you did in July. Almost like you are learning from spilled milk, like you're trying to do some sort of activity damage, and you're trying to calm your energy a bit down, to do less, to pay more attention, to listen more. You might get into the practice of meditation. You might slow your activities down, declutter your schedule, because you are coming off of a couple of months, 4 months I see here, of intense activity, a really big high, and naturally the body wants to reach a state of homeostasis, so it will put you in a little bit of a low mood. And this will also be caused by all these conflicts that you had to appease in the month of August. Now let's see in October, will this energy change? Okay, so I see that the energy in the second half of the year is going to be a little bit tricky to manage. Autumn of 2023 will require you to maybe rely on the help of other people, but be mindful whose help you are relying upon, because I feel that there is somebody that is trying to scam you. It could be this person that was trying to pull the wool over your head and lie to you in February. It could be that they are returning in the month of October. For some reason, I feel that Libra season and Aquarius season next year might not be the best times for you. So try not to schedule important things. Try not to begin important things as well. Give me a second because my voice is grated. Yeah, there. I had to drink some water, which tells me again, another intuitive sign, that you're going to have to control your emotions in these months and appeal to your reason. Pay close attention to the things that are said to you and the things that you are saying to other people. Yeah. And I'm perceiving this very strong block to your capacity to speak. It could be that somebody is trying to censor you, muzzle you, get you to not defend your position. Try to twist your words against you. Be careful of gaslighting, okay? Be careful of people that try to make you feel like what you're thinking and saying is insane, that there is no truth, that your facts and arguments don't hold water. This will be major BS, and you have to be quite confident that what you feel regarding the person that you are having this argument with, it could be a man, you have to be confident that what you feel is the truth and to not allow anybody to tell you otherwise. So it's almost like Spirit is testing your capacity to hold your ground. And it is a phase that begins in August and lasts all the way up to October. Be mindful about what contracts you sign. Be careful about the Mercury retrograde energy that will be taking place in that period. I feel that it's best for you to lay low, to not start a lot of things in autumn, and to do a lot of studying, reading, writing, and introspection. Let's see. Okay, so for the month of November, I see here somebody that will come into your life to help you. And this help will primarily be financial and practical. Somebody will give you more resources. You could be promoted, you could start a new job, maybe because you struggled a little bit in your line of work in the previous job and some lies were discovered, some manipulations came up to the surface, and you will decide to either go your own way financially and start your own business, become your own boss, go solo, or you will start working under the apprenticeship and the mentorship of a very powerful, wise, and financially savvy man. This could be either a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo with some Aries energy in his chart. This could be a professor, it might be a banker, it might be somebody that is very good with objects, it's skilled in creating objects, selling them, bartering for things, maintaining objects, conserving them. This is an individual that has a phenomenal display of skills and is also able to calmly guide you through the process of learning how to improve your finances, take care of your assets, invest wisely. Yeah? So I see here that in November, you will feel quite calm and comforted by the financial support of this individual. This could even be you starting a relationship with an older, powerful, wealthy man. It could be that you are getting some sort of patron, some sort of support, somebody that backs you up, gives you finally the money that you need to begin a project. It might be that you are seeking help in the purchase of a home or in completing a stage of your training. You are seeking the help of this wiser person, and I see that this help will be forthcoming. Trust this man, he's very reliable, and listen to his advice, because you will need it in order to attain a deeper state of prosperity than you had this far. So I see here's help coming your way in November, after a period of 3 months when you will feel a little bit blah, you will feel a little bit challenged, and you might find out some shocking lies. Now, let's see how you will end the year. I'm really, really curious. Oh, okay, the Hermit blocked. So this tells me another thing. When I see the King of Pentacles and the Hermit next to each other, I feel that this is a clarification of the fact that this King of Coins, this wealthy, financially savvy and hardworking individual, might potentially be a Virgo. And I see here the word Matt. So maybe this person's name begins with an M, or maybe their name is actually Matt. For some of you, this could be very specific. For others, it might be different. Of course, I'm reading here for a large collective. But I see here very clearly that this King of Coins could be a Virgo, a hardworking, rational individual that wants to support you and to give you some constructive criticism. In December, you're not going to want to be caught up in your home anymore. You're going to want to go out. You're going to want to celebrate. You are going to maybe emerge from a period of deep study to communicate your findings to the large collective. You will get involved in groups, in maybe public events. If there are protests, if there are certain public speaking events happening in your local neighborhood, I feel that you will partake in them, or maybe even lead them and organize them. The Hermit block talks about no longer feeling isolated, wanting to come out of your ivory tower of seclusion and inner sanctuary and privacy. So interestingly, we began the year with this maternal, soft, cozy, comfortable, private, shy energy, the moon, and we're going to end the year for you with the Hermit blocked. Introspection overcame, feeling the need to connect, to reach out to other people, to expand your network, to communicate to other people what you have studied this year. Maybe even share with them some of the things you have learned from these experiences of being lied to, of maybe even low-key betrayed or gaslighted. So I see here very clearly you will begin the energy with Pisces or Cancerian energy and end it with Virgoan adaptability, resourcefulness, and a can-do, hardworking attitude. You will create a plan for what you want to see happen in your life in 2024 at the end of this year, and you will definitely want to come out and play more with other people. Now let's see what your oracle cards are. Who is the angel and the ancestor that are guiding over you? What kind of spiritual mentor energy you have? Okay, I'm going to pick up just the first one that flipped open because there are a number of them. Yes, so we have here the Mirror Guardian. Okay, let me just bring the focus closer so you see them. Okay, the Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. For you, 2023 is going to be a bit of a slow-moving year, a year in which your emotions are going to be the most important thing. You will allow your intuition to guide you into some powerful emotional transformations. I feel that the year is going to be quite mixed. The beginning of the year will be quite slow, a little bit tricky in terms of the communications, the verbal and written communications you will have with other people. It will be followed by this beautiful middle part of the year where you will feel confident, you'll feel nostalgic, you'll reconnect with the soulmate, the wish will come true. People will see you as a star, you will feel more hopeful, you will travel, and you will have some sort of success in your life, especially in the month of June. This could mean for some of you graduation as well. And then I feel like the second half of the year will be a little bit more trickier to manage, also because you will feel quite tired and lethargic, and maybe you might not be aware of it, but you will need the help of this King of Coins, which will become very prevalent in your life, very obvious to you towards the end of the year. The Mirror Guardian talks about accepting shadow aspects of yourself, watching what you have in common with the people around you. Next year, it will be good not to react very impulsively, to hold yourself back a little bit, to allow things to come to you, to be more receptive. Divine feminine energy will be how you will attain success next year, rather than pushing, competing, wanting to get a lot of things, which will inevitably lead you into the situations of conflicts with other people. It would be wisest for you to just allow people to mirror themselves in you and for you to mirror them. This will actually lead to a sense of belonging. It's like you're seeking a sense of, I want to be part of a group, I want to fit in, and I want to belong. And I feel that by mirroring other people's behavior, you will establish yourself as a person that has a lot of things in common with them, rather than just being a weird outsider. So I feel that by the end of the year, you will have achieved that with the Hermit blocked. Now, one final card. The equinox. Okay, so the spring and autumn equinox period, the 21st of March and 25th of September days are going to be super important for you. I would strongly recommend that you practice a ritual. There are many books and resources out there to do some sort of equinox witchy ritual. Lightworks rituals as well could be very good for you. Maybe connecting with your starseed ancestry if you identify as any of these occult personality types. I feel that you will be able to balance out your energies, because equinoxes are times when the energy is incredibly balanced, the light and the dark are even, and there are moments when we take stock of everything we have achieved so far and what we want to see moving forward. It will be a very balanced year. You will have good, you will have bad, you will have intense emotional satisfaction, but you will also go through moments when you'll feel a little bit betrayed and backstabbed. These energies serve to help you address your unconscious self with your conscious energy. And by the end of the year, I feel like you belong and that you are a more wholesome individual as a consequence of this deep emotional maturity process that you will experience in 2023. So this is the reading that I had for you, my beautiful group 3. I hope you have enjoyed this. I feel that whatever you commit to next year will have the chance to grow and soar from the end of next year all the way up until 2024, because you have chosen the Carnelian, the stone of loyalty and commitment. Make sure that you like this video, make sure that you subscribe, have a look at all the links that I placed in the description box below. You can still book orders with me until the 18th of December, after which I'll have to go on a holiday and close for this year. Also, I do want you to know that I'm sending you lots of positive light. Happy holidays, happy end of 2022, and yeah, I cannot wait to see you next year. Take care, bye! Hello group 4, welcome to your 2023 tarot forecast. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. This is for those of you that were drawn to the honey calcite crystal, which is usually the stone that represents familial harmony. It is a stone about improved relationships with relatives, parents, siblings, your extended family, your kin. It talks about feeling a sense of comfort, rooting into a location. So I'm already picking up on the fact that it also looks like a chunk of honey to my mind. So I'm picking up on the fact that 2023 will bring this energy of healing some family issues, of feeling like you want to start your own family or you're on the brink of achieving that, reconciling with some family members or developing your connection to them, finding out some family secrets, and maybe even negotiating something if there were any quarrels regarding inheritances in your family or any maybe fraught situations. These will be resolved in 2023, and you will feel like you are part of your family and like you are able to feel like you belong to them. There will be a lot of soul healing that will happen for you in 2023. So I just felt very called to hold this crystal and interpret them for you. I didn't do this for all of the groups, but for you specifically, I felt called to let you know that the family will be the foreground of the year. So Let's find out right now. We have here the Dream Keeper's Tarot. So let's see. I will pull a card for each month. This will take a while, so please cozy up. And let's see what's going to happen for group 4 in 2023. So this will be the month of January. This is the month of February. This is the month of March. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Yeah, there we go, so that you can actually see all of the months. This will be for the month of April. This will be for the month of May, for the month of June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, sorry, I had to stop and apply some stickers onto some of these cards because they actually celebrate the human body, the human form, but you guys know that YouTube likes to shut down videos in the tarot community for reasons of abhorrent nudity, and I'm trying to still read you the cards as I see them without any problems. So if I bring the cards closest to you, I hope that you'll be able to enjoy them, even though we're dealing with this stupid censorship thing. Anyway, so I will not let this aspect mar your reading. Let's get to it. In the month of January, I see here that you will begin the year wanting to speed through your New Year's Eve resolutions. You're going to make a bucket list and you're going to want to live the most. You will feel dynamic, inspired, energized. You might even take up a sport or practice something athletic. You're going to be very communicative. You will begin 2023 on a high, on an energetic high. Things will happen around you very fast. You could be placed or pushed into situations that will require you to think on your feet, to react very quickly. Be mindful though of how you use your energy, because 8 is the number of power. So you want to actually start the year on a good footing. Be mindful of karmic consequences for the actions you undertake. Do use your energy in a positive way, because I feel that this will begin a beautiful cycle for you in which you won't need to be so stopped and blocked and limited if you actually, as they say, put your best foot forward. So the month of January is going to be highly dynamic for you. You will feel like you are beginning to transform, beginning to take your flight, and there will be a lot of activities that you will take part in, both at work, in your personal connections, in your environment. Now, the month of February is actually quite nice because I see you walking away from drama, walking away from passionate situations that you might have actually started up in January. I feel like you have a case of wanting to defeat the winter blues. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, then it's most likely winter when you begin 2023, while if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, you're actually in the middle part of or towards the end of summer. So I see here very clearly that you are an individual that in February will enjoy some peaceful times. You will walk away from tense, dramatic, excitable situations in which you were propelled into acting a lot. I feel like for you, February will be a more introspective, reflective period. You will make some decisions that will make you feel quite peaceful inside. You're going to have some communications that if they were tense and a little bit passionate in the month of January, in February you're going to experience some coziness, some nice wrapping up, some conclusions to some situations you've been holding within from an emotional point of view. So I feel that this is a little bit of a dual situation. You'll begin January with a lot of energy, and then in February you're going to tone it down a little bit and you'll become more reflective, more introspective. You're going to think more, you're going to write more, you're going to reflect more on the things you have started in January. I think you'll also do some sort of like analysis of what is working and what has not been working for you. We begin the year with a Mercury retrograde, so I feel like maybe a lot of people from the past will return because it's a Mercury retrograde over the signs of Capricorn and Sagittarius. I feel like this will be a period for you when maybe some karmic connections from the past will come back for you to swiftly interact with them and then decide to let them go. So there is a beautiful harmony here between this dual energy that you will experience in the month of January and February. Now, in the month of March, and I do need to tell you that you are the only group that actually received the cards upright. For all the other ones, I got them face down and I had to flip them open. It was a surprise, but for you, I have everything out on the table. I feel like either you are an extroverted person, or 2023 will be a highly open year for you, a transparent year. You will find it very hard to hide your intentions, to hide your emotions. And I feel like you are also a little bit impatient. You want to jump impulsively into things. You want to start up some situations. There will be, however, periods of reflection that will pepper periods of intense activity. So go with the flow of these contradictory kind of energies, because I feel you need to find a way to balance yourself out. In March, the month of power for a lot of us, because we have the planet Saturn switching from Aquarius into Pisces and the planet Pluto in a very century-defining move will move from the sign of Capricorn into that of Aquarius. I feel that for you, your cup will overflow with feelings. March is going to be a supremely emotional month for you, my love. You will want to make love to the world. You will feel like you're ready and set and able to fall in love, to begin a new connection, to start off a new romance, to have an epic love affair, to maybe even forgive and forget, to let bygones be bygones. You will feel like a new emotional start has entered your life. Maybe Pluto in Aquarius will enter into a highly emotional part of your astrological chart. It could be your 4th house, your 12th house, or your 8th house. And Pluto is going to stay there for the next 22 years. So you're just beginning this process of dismantling some old habits, old unconscious patterns, and opening up emotionally, opening up in terms of your heart energy towards fresh, intimate experiences. I also feel here that if you see on this card, she's looking towards this cup that is handed to her by the divine, and there is another ghost-like image. I feel like you might meet a soulmate in the month of March 2023. You could fall in love, maybe for the first time in your life, or for the second time. You're gonna feel like what was not possible to you emotionally before this period will suddenly become an open door, a go-ahead, the green light. And this opportunity will come to you out of the blue. It will be destined. The planets will finally align for you to experience true love. Now, we're going from the Ace of Cups to the Two of Wands. The energy is increasing and you're going to have a pretty eventful month of April. You're going to want to explore both this romantic connection, but also opportunities to travel, to relocate, to go on an adventure, go on a trip. Maybe you will book a holiday. I feel like you're going to want to experience what is different from you. You're going to want to take part in local community events, in maybe courses, apprenticeships, sign up for degrees, sign up for new classes, training opportunities. I feel like you might get in contact with more international people, more global events. You might take part in online events that include a variety of people. Maybe you will gain membership or access to a group of people that is quite niche-y. I feel that you will want to carefully explore new options, new avenues. And I feel like as well, you will want to unblock your energy. Whatever started for you pretty intensely at the beginning of the year is going to temper down by the month of April, because you'll be very aware of how your actions can produce karma and can influence the lives of other people. You're going to be very self-conscious in the month of April, but equally, you will have a thirst for adventure, a thirst for life, and for doing things, but with a more restrained, cautious attitude. Now, in the month of May, I see a King of Wands. This is a mature Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, a person that could own their own business, a leader, a person that could be some sort of political or military boss, somebody that could involve you in some sort of political group or a protest, a person that will fire you up, a person that has a mission, is passionate about what they have to say. This person could also be a performer, an actor, a singer, a dancer. You're going to, I'm hearing, fall head over heels in love with this individual. It could be that whatever happens for you in the month of March will materialize in you meeting this individual in the month of May. So give it some time, allow your emotions to manifest slowly but steadily this beautiful encounter. I feel that by the time you will meet this King of Wands, you will also be in a more lusty, kind of frumpy, kind of turned on energy, which will also open you up to a spiritual encounter, because as you guys know, sexuality is always interlinked with spirituality. So when we get into that desirous kind of attitude, we also access deeper states of tranquility, and I'm getting even a state of moksha, of beautiful, peaceful liberation and connecting with the divine. So I think something is going to get hot and heavy. Something will burn for you in the month of May. You will feel like you burn for this individual. There's a wave of romance, activities, and passion coming your way through this male individual that you will meet in the month of May. Now, I feel like in the month of June, this is a situation where you will be in a state of restlessness. Potentially some of the things that the King of Wands will say to you will linger on in your mind, and you're going to want to maybe detach a little bit from this connection and wait things out. There is already a pattern that I'm seeing here of you impulsively starting things or jumping into things and then taking a month away to reflect or to reconsider, to change your mind. There will be some flip-flopping energy happening for you in 2023. I'm not going to lie. So you will need to develop flexibility and adaptability. And sometimes you will have to do this almost on the spur of the moment. You'll need to think on your feet. Spontaneity is going to be what empowers you the most, and allow yourself room to make mistakes and to change your mind as well. You know, we all do that sometimes in order to figure out what we truly want. The Two of Swords talks about an anxious state of waiting. In June, it's almost like you wanted to move forward with this relationship. You wanted to become a leader. You wanted to get a position of power. You wanted to explore and travel, or maybe wrap a cycle of study and work up, but it won't be available to you just yet. The new moon that you will experience in June will be a powerful moment of manifestation for you. And in order to get over a state of anxiety and indecision, you will have to make an important decision. Make it around the new moon, which will usually happen in the sign of Gemini in the month of June. Make it around that time, and I feel like lunar light can work with you to help you manifest the dream into reality, and also to help you overcome a feeling of indecision. Now, for July, what do we have here? I see a feeling that you will miss out on some summer fun or winter fun, depending on where you live in the world. You'll be feeling a little bit like you want to go out, you want to celebrate, but something will block you, something will restrain you. Maybe you'll need to spend the summer working. Maybe you will have to work on something, not necessarily something for work, like finishing a project, but you might need to complete a dissertation, write your thesis, do some research away from the eyes of the world. While other people are out having fun, you might need to be indoors in a library, in a research laboratory, spending more time at work, putting in some extra hours, because you need to complete something. This thing is actually going to give you a lot of emotional satisfaction, but it will not be that kind of, hooray, let's get drunk and feel silly and go and party at a festival. On the contrary, this will be something like, if I put in the work now, I'm going to receive a lot of satisfaction, acclaim, and a better role in society later on. So this is a case of delaying your gratification, putting in the work, so that you can actually reap wonderful long-term results later on down the line. So for you, July is going to be a month where you will be feeling a little bit FOMO, the fear of missing out. You might be feeling like, ugh, other people are doing better things and I'm just stuck here doing this, even though you know that whatever it is that you're working on will give you wonderful rewards down the line. I also see that in August, you might have some problems with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius older man who is going to kind of bend the truth around you. Yeah, this person might lie to your face, might try to make you feel like whatever you're thinking and believing in is silly or is not the truth. There could be an individual that might feed you some fake facts, that might mislead you with some information or keep some information away from you. This person is highly manipulative. They play relationships like a game of chess. This could be, I feel for the majority of you, an older relative. This might be a boss, a professor, a clerical person, somebody that you turn to for mentorship. But just be mindful that what this person says, they don't actually follow through. They do something completely different. Sometimes this person agrees with you just so that they can feel like they are right, but then they go and they do something completely different to what they said that they will be doing. There's a level of hypocrisy with this person. There's a certain element of gaslighting. So be mindful of this person, this older man, potentially a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, who will give you some misleading information in the month of August. This could also be a connection where you feel like you know this person, they're familiar to you, you start off on a very good foot, but then you gradually disintegrate when you find out, you disintegrate the connection and the interest in this person when you find out that they've been lying to you. So be mindful of this challenger that will appear for you in the month of August. This is a very different person than the one that you will experience some moments of passion in the month of May. Now, how will you begin September and potentially the period of autumn or spring, depending where you are in which hemisphere of the world? We have here the moon blocked. So I feel like there will be an atmosphere of mystery surrounding September. It's like you feel that something is going on beneath the surface. There will be some simmering tensions, both in your personal life, but also in the larger collective. But you can't really put your finger on what is actually happening. You will look for answers and they will not be evident to you. In the month of September, you're going to have to be a bit more cautious with what you sign, whom you speak to, and I feel like you would do well to adopt a listener role rather than a speaker. Speak less, listen more, be cautious, and analyze every bit of information that comes to you. Every conversation that you have, you would do well to look into it a second time around. Keep all of the photos, all of the text messages, all of the emails that are coming your way. Put them somewhere safe. Maybe back up your information on your computer. There could be here somebody that will try to deceive you on an emotional level. There might be a feeling like emotionally you will feel a little bit restrained. I feel like you need to watch out for health problems as well, especially health problems that stem from you not processing certain feelings. And I feel that these unprocessed feelings will be in relation to this King of Swords that will throw you a little bit into an emotional loophole, and you'll need to find a way to bring the light back into your life. There will be a sense of a total eclipse of the heart taking place for you in the month of September. I am sorry to say this, but as I see it, this is the energy that is at hand here, and you guys know I'm telling you the truth as I see it in the cards. So be gentle with you in the month of September, nurture yourself, take it easy so that you won't actually develop some stronger health problems. I do feel that you'll need to cuddle yourself more and nurture yourself, and maybe seek the help of other people, maybe even speak to a counselor, somebody that can hold space for you and allow you to cry it out or express your anger out, or give you some strategies as to how you can assertively express yourself in relation to this King of Swords that will have tricked you. So you will need to kind of overcome this feeling of I've been betrayed, I've been tricked, you know, that yucky feeling that you feel like you need to watch your back. So the month of October, well, I see here some blocked energy again. We have the Seven of Cups, but this is good blocked energy. I like to see this card blocked in this way. I feel that in October, you will have done some deep inner work and you will overcome, first of all, this weird health symptom that you had. Second of all, a number of confusing situations that happened to you in 2023 will come to an end. you will also feel not so inspired. So if you're working on an artistic project, keep in mind that the month of October is going to be the month when you will feel like you have a writer's block or an artistic block. So it's good to take a holiday, take a break, maybe step away from the easel, step away from the drawing board, or, you know, from your draft, your manuscript. Take some time to put some distance between you and whatever it is that you're trying to create. If you create online content, the month of October is going to be a month when I suggest that you try to upload less, and maybe just double check all the things that you put out online on the interwebs, because I'm getting a sense, and I'm kind of stammering, I'm getting a sense of self-consciousness. It could be that some people will low-key try to cast some spells on you, because we have here 7, which is the energy of a spiritual challenger, and cups, which is the energy of things coming to you in hidden, unseen ways. So it will be good for you to take some time to rest, but I feel that you will overcome a sense of malaise, a sense of anxiety. A number of confusing options will end, and you will know much better what is the truth and where do you stand. And even though I feel like for you, the month of October and September are going to be kind of like low energy months, I feel that this is okay. This is quite good. It's almost like you need a period of rest and repose. You need to do less and to rely more on the help of a potential mother figure, somebody that could nurture you, somebody that could give you a feeling that everything is okay, baby, and you can move forward. Now, in November, I am tempted to say that this kind of strange energy will continue. We have here the Chariot, and the Chariot talks about movement, but in this case, it's like you'll feel like you can't really do that much in the external environment. You might need to spend more time at home, or you will be placed in a situation where you will actually need to spend time in the home because you will not allowed to go out. You'll not be allowed to go out. Or you might lose your passport or some sort of important document that will allow you to freely move in a region, and you will not be able to go there. But this situation is actually a blessing in disguise, because if you cannot travel externally in the outside world, you will do a lot of astral travel. You will spend a lot of time maybe indoors, taking care of your health, and you will do a lot of travel inside of yourself. You'll travel back in time to an exploration of your memories, your past. I feel like whatever begins here, whatever happens between you and this person that might low-key maybe inflict some trauma on you, I'm not going to lie, will actually propel you into a deep self-analysis, into an exploration of the self and what is not really working in your life. Why have your emotions been one moment full of action and full of vitality, and the next moment kind of depleted and tired and more reflective? Why do you feel like you can wear your heart on your sleeve with somebody, but then all of a sudden it just feels like the situation needs to be treated with caution, and you kind of pull back your energy? You're going to dive deep to the root of a lot of your childhood problems. You're going to explore your relationship with your mother especially, and you're going to look at some of the ways in which you do emotion work, whether it is to help yourself or to self-sabotage your opportunities. I see here that 2 men will be intrinsic to this growth and development that you will do, especially on an emotional level next year. And one of them will challenge you by tricking you, and the other one will challenge you by empowering you, by giving you confidence, by making you feel hot and desired. So in the month of November, you will travel mostly within. You will continue this trend of low energy and deep self-analysis. I think that this is very customary for Scorpio season. And I think that you might partake in some of the rituals that commemorate the dead, the ancestors. Your intuition will be quite heightened, but it's almost like you don't know exactly what to do with this new world of emotional insights and intuitive analytical associations that will come to you. You will get, however, much better at interpreting your dreams, and you might get in touch with a couple of occult skills. So I feel that you're going to end December with a much more ruthless attitude to your personal connections. We have here the Devil, which talks about temptation, lust, desire. Some of you who are already in long-term connections or in marriages will feel the need to kind of play truant on your partner. You might want to have a secret love affair. There will be a person that appears in your life which will feel incredibly magnetic and attractive, and you will find this person too good to miss out on. You are going to be tempted in December to get involved in a risky financial operation, to fall under the spell of a charming, charismatic, mysterious person, to do something reckless, risky, secretive, and taboo. Be mindful of this energy, because I feel it would chain you to this individual for a long period of time, and it will steal your peace of mind. This peace of mind that you began cultivating from the month of February. I feel like Capricorn will be very important for you. We do end the year each year with Capricorn season energy. So either you're celebrating your birthday because you are a Capricorn, and I see here your energy being strongly emphasized in the final month of the year, or there will be some sort of bondage situation. This could also play out in the bedroom, in the bed sheets with a person. You could experiment with a Capricorn, some new ways of giving and receiving pleasure. But I feel that predominantly for you, this energy talks about continue to be a kind person, even though you will have been challenged for a couple of months. I feel that for you, the first part of 2023 is going to feel quite good, quite inspiring, but then starting from the month of June, you will have a little bit of a low mood, low energy. Things might not work out for you as you want them to, and you're going to be increasingly pushed to focus on your inner world, to really analyze your actions, and to be mindful of your impulsivity, of your emotional patterns. And by the end of the year, you might feel a little bit sick of all of these blocks and obstacles, and why are you feeling so pushed and blocked and limited, that you might want to break out and, Breaking Bad, like in the series. You might want to do something reckless. You might want to prove yourself. The ego is going to take over, and you're going to want to defend yourself very strongly. But I would strongly suggest that you pay attention to both the angel on your shoulder, not only the devil on the other side of your back, right? So you will be tempted to be quite demoralized, to be quite pessimistic about the future, and to engage in some sort of nihilistic behaviors. But I want you to stay strong, and I want you to believe that better things are coming your way. I mean, the beautiful part of the devil is that it reminds you that, the devil used to be one of the brightest angels. So you can always go back to the source. You can always reconnect with spirit. You might need to ask for forgiveness. You might need to be open and honest and transparent with other people. As we saw it here, transparency is going to be your winning card next year. So instead of hiding things, instead of doing unto others that which they do unto you, I think that you would do best to try to turn the other cheek next year. It is an exercise in modesty. You're going to want to retaliate. You're going to want to get revenge. You're going to want to put this King of Swords to right. But it will be good for you to not get involved in battles that you cannot win, to kind of measure the extent of your actions, and to keep in mind how important karma is, and that sometimes if you are blocked by the universe, it could be because certain actions were taken that might not have been in the highest good of yourself and of other people in the past. So just becoming aware of where you might have caused some sort of harm, maybe accidentally, if not intentionally, is going to liberate you from this bind with the devil. I would strongly recommend that you resist temptations in December, because I haven't pulled a card yet, but I have a feeling that in 2024, the card that comes right after the devil will be something much more filled with light. Now let's see what the oracle cards are, the cards that actually show me what spirit will be with you in 2023. The Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Yes, this is such an important aspect, and I'm going to actually zoom in so you see the card more sharply. There we go. So men are going to be an important topic for you in 2023. How you love them, how they love you, how they deceive you, and how you end up deceiving yourself by trusting them or not trusting them. I feel that you will need to focus a lot on what are you giving and what are you receiving. How do you allow people to give to you, and how do you keep things for yourself maybe in certain moments without giving back or nourishing the other partner. Reciprocity will be so important for you to pay attention to in 2023. And if you encounter a limit and a block, just keep in mind that a modest and generous approach can get you out of hot water with situations where you might be tempted, or might feel like you cannot take action, or might feel like you're emotionally blocked, or you feel a little bit confused and deceived. In those situations, adopt a modest approach and try to find a way to give something kindly and generously to other people around you. The trader, which I also see as the global traveler, the technological nomad, Sagittarius energy, is this energy of I give to you, you give to me. We are equal partners in this, and none of us is one above the other. So this will be the challenge and also the blessing that you'll need to experience in 2023. Let's see. Another theme for you for 2023. Heal. Okay, that's why the second part of the year is going to feel a little bit triggering, a little bit weird. You're going to have to heal your heart. So you will open your heart, I feel, here in the month of March. There will be some heartbreak that will happen to you somewhere around August, and then you'll spend the rest of the year trying to heal from this. But if you put in the work, you're not going to bring this energy with you into 2024. And I would strongly advise you to pass this challenge with the devil by being conscious, by being restrained, and by being modest and continuing to be open-hearted, even if your heart will have gone through a couple of ups and downs in 2023. Keep in mind that things happen for you, not against you, and they are meant to spiritualize your life and to get you to develop a lot of emotional maturity and wisdom. So these will be the biggest blessings for you in 2023, group 4. You're going to grow beyond your means, especially on a psychological and emotional level, and something that has been holding you back, self-sabotaging you, causing addictions and temper, mood swings, is going to be resolved for you. You will find the good medic, you'll find the appropriate medicine, you will talk to individuals that will help you out, and you'll be able to exchange this beautiful heart energy in a free-flowing way. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, subscribe, check the links in the description box below. Thank you so much for being with me for 2022. I hope you have a wonderful end of this year, and I cannot wait to see you next year. Bye.